Hello and welcome back to Let's Play CK2 with the Historical Immersion Project as the Kingdom of Aragon. In the last episode we just declared a de jure war for the Duchy of Barcelona here, so we've more than doubled the size of our realm already by vassalizing the Duke here, though he's called a Count. We do, as I was saying at the end of the last episode, want to revoke some of his titles, both because we want some of this land for ourselves and also because he's very powerful and doesn't like me very much. He's actually more powerful than I am. Well, actually, he wants control of some counties. I think we actually have directly vassalized. Yeah, okay. So these other counts are directly under us and not under him. So he's not actually as powerful as I was worried about just there, but he still doesn't like us, and I do want his counties, so if we can find some excuse to take them from him, that would be great. We're also involved in this Galician revolt over here, which we're not actually doing much about, and we probably won't, but that's fine. Castile is going to help him out, so he'll be fine. And of course, when I say we won this war, it would probably be more accurate to say that we did literally nothing while we let France win it for us. Thanks, France. So we'll definitely try to keep France happy and use them as a big blue stick to beat all of our enemies with, if at all possible. A solid group of my vassals have been riding for days in order to meet, many openly criticizing my rule. I wonder who that was. My spymaster reports that a number seem to be pretty disgruntled. If anything serious actually comes of their complaining, I'll know within days. Alright. So I can actually create another duchy title. What duchy is this? It's titular. Okay, well, let's not bother then. No reason to be creating titular duchies, I don't think. We can't just revoke his title, unfortunately. We have no reason to imprison him. Though, since he doesn't like me, it's kind of, I suppose, more likely that he might plot against me, which would give me a reason to arrest him. The cook had prepared a magnificent meal with lots of different fruits, various kinds of meat, and plenty of freshly baked bread and several mature cheeses. So I can have a 70% chance of being gluttonous, or a 70% chance of temperate. Well, I think we pretty clearly want temperate, if possible. More stewardship. Moderation is the key. I've gained the temperate trait. Excellent. Which reminds me... Oh no, we're still at war. I was going to queue up a hunt, but we can't do that while we're at war. And indeed it looks like Galicia is going to be fine with his revolt there. Tried to make the mayor of Paris realize what a benevolent and peaceful ruler I am. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't actually care about the mayor of Paris. So our levy has increased substantially since we took over that guy's county, so... or his duchy, so let's see how it compares to this guy down here. Pretty favorably, it looks like. So we might want to immediately declare another war. And I think if we take the de jure claim rather than the holy war, then other characters can't join, so I think we'll do that. Unfortunately, this means I think we're going to vassalize characters in there, even if they're Muslim. So we'll vassalize this guy, this guy. This one is held directly by this guy, so I think we'll take it for ourselves, maybe. We unfortunately cannot get free infidel revocation because I have already changed the crown law, and I also need more prestige. But that's okay. In that case, it might be better to use the Holy War CB because we just get all the land directly. You know, I don't even know for sure if we would vassalize them, so I guess we can find out by doing the de jure war. We'll see what happens. I think I'll end up vassalizing at least these 2 counts, but that's okay. I'll deal with that if that's indeed the case. So obviously we'll call in our friends in France at the very least, if not anyone else. Can we not? Are we not allied with France anymore? Have I made a terrible mistake? Or can I just not call them in again? No, it seems like my alliance with France has disappeared. Oh, my sister died in childbirth. Well, damn. It seems like he hasn't gotten remarried, though, so... Did I already marry off my other sister? Betrothed her to England. Okay, let's piss off William the Conqueror and break that betrothal. I don't do it with him. Who do I do it with? Okay, it will piss off King William though, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll pay interest on our loans. Okay, so that's broken off immediately. Hopefully we can marry her to France in time. Okay, that's good. We should be able to call in France now. Indeed we can. May as well call in our other allies as well. Delicia won't be much use while they have that revolt going on. And I won't call in Denmark. Okay, Galicia's coming in. So is Castile. King Alfonso apparently doesn't like me, so he's not joining my war. And France is coming in. So this is mountains. I think we can safely advance our army to there. Oh, and he's coming in to attack me already. Maybe I was a bit too hasty in advancing there. We'll get out on the 26th. We will get out in time. Yeah, let's retreat and wait until France comes to support us before we make any hasty moves. Oh, you annoyed the King of France. Why did you do that? Well, he's already in our war, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We can safely advance now that France is here. Don't park your army on top of mine and suffer attrition. That's stupid. Oh, you're headed down here, are you? Okay. I'm not going to reinforce that battle. He's winning it just fine anyway. You're headed down here. Let's go and see if we can receive him. Well, we won't beat him there, but we'll still attack him at low morale, which is good. And we'll chase him up there too. So already we're up to 92%, and we've gone bankrupt again. That's pretty bad. I'd like to end this war as soon as possible, I suppose. We'll start sieging the war goal then. And a daughter was born to my brother. An imposing daughter. Wow, okay. And my wife is pregnant at last. Okay, good. She has the ambition to have a daughter. I have the ambition to have a son. We'll see who gets their way. Starting to think my steward might fancy me. See, this is my fault, because I refused to marry her off to Venice. No, she's not my type. So we'll continue the siege here. So our famous writer proposes to compose my family chronicles. I can give him patronage, which costs me gold and gives me prestige. Maybe makes me proud, or I could piss off every member of my dynasty, it looks like. I'll just give him patronage. No, actually I won't, because I can't afford it. I'll just piss off everyone. Yeah, we have a smuggler's ring. That's unfortunate, but unfortunately we really have to pay for the upkeep of these troops. It seems that France has gotten distracted with some other war. French Waldensian revolt, okay. I hardly think you need all of your troops for that. You could quite easily have left some down here to help me. Let's leave them all be. That gets us to 99%. I think one more battle should get us to 100. And indeed it did. Okay, so let's see what happened here. We took this county for ourselves, as expected, and we did indeed vassalize these two Muslim counts here. So that's not great, but we can probably try to convert them or something. Let's see, we'll send our court chaplain to proselytize here. We'll hold on to the other county ourselves, for the moment at least, since we have the domain limit to do it. And we had a son. No special traits, but that's okay. Fulfilled my ambition, so I can choose another. Let's take the ambition to convert a province. Gain some stewardship and learning would be good. If we can't convert or otherwise take these counties away from these Muslim rulers, we can, I guess, pass the relevant crown law with our next ruler and just revoke them freely. We really don't have any good chancellors available, do we? I suppose these guys don't actually like me enough that they would ever consider peacefully converting. Maybe if I granted one of them the duchy, they would do it. I can't afford to send them gifts anyway. We'll just leave it alone for the moment. But this does mean we can actually declare a holy war. We don't have a holy war cooldown from... well, if we weren't bankrupt, we could. From this last war, since it was a de jure war. Okay, Galician Civil War ended in white peace. My vassal of Barcelona has requested that a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. So we can give this other count a claim on the duchy, I assume? Well, we certainly don't want to actually give him the vassalage, but not sure if this one is a good idea either. Count Hug. He sounds adorable. We'll just deny him, I think. I think I'll actually take my Spy Master. Do I not have a better Spy Master than this? I do. Yeah, I'll appoint him instead, and let's see. I'll send him to Scheme in Barcelona, so we have a better chance of discovering any plots this guy is up to. So I really would like to get something to arrest him over. So I can start revoking some of his titles. I was browsing some wares at the market when I saw a foreign adventurer walking by. One of my guards sneered at him and told the man in his husky, coarse voice, "We're watching you, scum." That's right, scum. You foreigners are no good, so I can have a 15% chance of being proud, or I can gain piety. I'll just gain the piety. Yeah, let's pay the interest. Oh, and it's hunt time, apparently. Let's not call another hunt, because we do not have the money for it. So, now that we aren't bankrupt anymore, we can see what kind of wars we can declare down here. So this would be a really good one. Not only would we get a whole bunch of land, we would block Castile or Leon from expanding in this direction. And that would make sure that we would be the ones to take this land over here. We can't actually do this because we don't have the piety. Okay, we're pretty close though. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I'm sure they'll start declaring their own holy wars soon enough though. Alright, my count could die and his land could leave my realm, apparently. Let's hope that doesn't happen. My wife is pregnant again. I'll try to ransom this guy. Any other ransomable? Ransomable? Ransomable is what I'm trying to say. Prisoners, no. That helps a bit with our money problems. A daughter was born. Okay. Niece, I see. So he has a pretty good chance every year of converting the religion, and even better of converting my subjects. Experiencing much stress. And I had another son, Lorenzo. Okay. We have title loss on succession. I guess, do we have Gavelkind? Is that what's going on? We are Gavelkind. We would like to change to primogeniture, if at all possible. Which it's not possible because we have unruly counts who don't like us. How much would it cost us to bribe these guys? A lot, and it wouldn't actually help enough. So maybe that is going to be more problematic than I thought, having those Muslim counts there. An emissary from Pope Alexander has arrived in our court. According to the emissary, the Holy Father is concerned about our employment of heathens as advisors. Do I have heathens? Oh right, I guess I do. He's a decent spy master though. Can imprison him. Or we can lose piety. Well, I guess I'll imprison him. Does this give me reasons to revoke his titles? It doesn't, unfortunately. Though it does give me the idea that we could appoint one of these counts as an advisor, and if we got that event again, we could try to imprison them and possibly have them rise up in revolt, at which point we would have reason to revoke their titles. This guy wants to improve intrigue. Maybe we'll try that. End up having a bad advisor for a while, since neither of them are particularly good at what they do, or good at anything. He's an okay at learning, but I don't think it would be a good idea to appoint a Muslim as my chaplain. Let's make him my spy master, though. Let's see if this will have any possibility of working. We'll send him to scheme in Barcelona. But that's going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.